So the turkey is laying eggs. She keeps laying eggs every day, well, every other day. And I was not going to keep any because I didn't know if they were mature enough. But my daughter decided she wanted to try just to see, if they were. So, and also the geese, one of the geese and the ducks are laying. And a couple of these eggs are getting right there. This is one of the fresher eggs. That's a fresher egg. Now, see how dark that is? This is one of the eggs that is developing. Kind of hard to hold this and that too, but you can see all the dark that's in that. So that egg is developing. And I believe nope, that's a fresh egg. I probably should have, this one here is one that's starting, that's been in here for a while. And I believe this one here is also one that's been in here for quite a while. You can probably see part of that. So they are fertile, and they are going to hatch eventually. It takes 28 days for them to hatch. And the geese eggs, I believe, is 30 days. I'd have to look back up again. And the ducks are 28 days. So, and I haven't checked the duck eggs to see if they're fertile or not. I haven't checked them much. I've been concentrating more on the turkey eggs. So, that's what I've been doing. And these are the red bourbon turkeys, eggs. And I keep turning them every day. I turn them about every 4 to 5 hours. I try to turn them when I'm home a little more often. I get the kids to turn them when I'm gone to work so that they will be turning all the time. So that's on the turkey eggs. Now this here, I planted. I turned those off. I planted a dragon fruit. And that is a dragon fruit seedling. Planted that from a seed. This is the yellow dragon fruit, and we're hoping to get quite a few. I'm wanting to get a couple of more dragon fruit and start them in seedlings too. They took quite a few out of the dragon fruit. I think there's 12 sections in these here. And so we put a seed in each one, and only this one seed here came up. See if I can get that down close enough so you can see it. But that is a dragon fruit. It's the yellow one. Now, it was in one of these pots like this, and so I transplanted it in this to give it more growth room, because those little trays aren't very big. So, and what's in here is lettuce, and so I'll be putting lettuce in the trays outside that I have. So here's some lettuce that I started in those small trays, and I put it out here. This container here that I have, I purchased at Walmart, and it's so deep. It's on wheels, and it's just so about that deep. It's a self water. The pipe there, you put, and the water goes down that pipe, and then it wicks up to these plants. And so the weather's been cooperating. We've been having 70 and 80 degree weather here lately, and so it's been pretty warm. I also started some peppers. These are a small jalapeno pepper. And you can see that the lemon tree is blossoming. There's got tons of blossoms on it. The orange tree still has lots of blossoms on it, and this lemon tree has lots. Just that the lime tree hasn't done anything. I think I might have to maybe give them a little more fertilizer. I'm not liking the way their leaves are looking. Even these guys, its leaves, they're looking pretty good, some of them, and then some of them aren't. So I might fertilize them again here in another month. And then here's the grapes, and we have a lot of little grapes on there coming up. See those grapes there? And there's the grapes right there, and there's grapes all the way up to the top. And the other grapevine is just now starting to produce. And you can see that the figs are doing well. And all, putting lots of figs on. The only ones that aren't putting figs on right now are the black figs, and that's my daughter's favorite, are the black ones. I like them all. I just like figs, period. So I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that they do start putting on some figs here shortly. This fig tree here I'm going to have to put into a different pot, but yeah, that fig limb there, it's got quite a few figs on that one little limb. These figs are getting quite big. This is more of an early fig, to where the black ones are kind of a later fig. Now these lemons, they don't ripen until, they don't turn yellow until around November, December is when they start turning yellow. The lemon itself. And like I said, I'm not liking the looks of some of these leaves, so I am going to fertilize it. I might fertilize this one here next week. And some of the limbs in the back are looking good, the leaves. But some of these up front might be getting too hot in here for them. Oh, that's a little bit on the garden. You can see that the lemon tree is putting out more lemon, or orange tree is putting out another batch of limbs down at the bottom. So that, and it needs to be put in a bigger pot too. And this one here I think is in a pretty good sized pot for right now. And the basil is coming back up. The stevia has come back up. And I have pepper in that bucket, one in this bucket, and one in this bucket. And the reason I have them in these buckets, now these here will probably go outside once they get a little bigger and our frost stops. But the ones that are in buckets we're going to keep here. We'll put them outside during the summer and all, but we'll put them in here during the winter and keep getting peppers. Peppers don't ever die. They just keep putting out peppers. It's like tomatoes. Tomatoes don't ever die either. They just keep putting out tomatoes. As long as you can keep them from freezing and, they get plenty of sunlight and all, we'll keep going. And I do have a little tomato plant right there. I hope you can hear that frog. I don't know where he's at, but I hope you could hear him. It's nice to hear the frogs. We have them every spring in here. I think they winter themselves out inside this building in a greenhouse. Anyway, please subscribe, push the notification bell, push the like button or not like button, and make a comment, and we'll catch you on the flip side.